What's going on, guys? Killer6 back with the Borderlands 3 legendary item review for you, and today we're taking a look at the Flakker. Now, for those of you guys who have played Borderlands before and played Borderlands 2 specifically, you probably are familiar with the Flakker. The Flakker was one of those guns that people generally just did not want to get, and the reason for that was the balancing in Borderlands 2 was just not quite right. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. Let me phrase this way. At level 50 on this game, the damage on the Flakker is 1,502 times 3, whereas on like Borderlands 2, it would probably been like, 100,000 something. The damage numbers were just crazy. It got like too high, too fast, and because of that, it was hard to perfectly balance weapons. I do not envy the people who tried to balance the stuff on Borderlands 2. They absolutely did the best they could, but the Flakker was one of those ones that was just lost in the shuffle because of that. So, the Flakker. The red text says flak the world, same as it did on Borderlands 2. And flak, for those of you guys who don't know, is basically what it's called when you shoot this gun and this explosion type thing happens around enemies. That thieving jabber just dropped us a Maggie. Come back, thieving jabber. What else you got in there? No burying your loot. I need whatever else you got in that backpack. Got him. Nothing else good? It's okay. He doesn't actually drop a backpack though, the way loot midgets do, loot tinks do. So now the trick to the Flakker, now that we've gotten distracted, is that you need the right distance. If you try to shoot this guy from here, no dice. You gotta get him at a range, and that's where the Flakker has a disadvantage. If you got enemies that get up in your face, you're gonna have a hard time. So you gotta get your distance proper from these guys. Again, you can't do it from here. Well, except he backed into it, so thank you for that. He backed into it for me, which, made my life a lot easier. That's really cool of him. But let's take it down here, and I know we'll have another large group of enemies down the hill here, and we can handle these guys. Here's a badass. As you can see, that just works right through that armor, and he's basically almost dead already. This is Mayhem 1. Now, granted, it's not Mayhem 3, where we'll have some like crazy modifiers. The reason I'm not doing Mayhem 3 is because the modifiers will really skew what the weapon can do. So I'm trying to show the weapon in its best possible state and not put it at a disadvantage for these reviews, because if I did that, then people would be like, well, K6, you didn't show this gun at its proper balancing, so I gotta try and make it fair for the gun. All right, so yeah, so this gun is absolutely one of the best weapons in this game at this point, and there's multiple reasons for that. Now again, the range thing, that's something that you will learn and get used to. It's not something that you pick up on right away, because people just aren't used to having to be that far away from enemies when they shoot them, and having to try and balance that range all the time. So that's one of those things that you get used to just by playing it for a bit. And this entire time I was doing this without the use of any of my action skills. If I have both my skills rocking at the same time, then we do way more damage. But yeah, this gun is it's also a boss killer. Any kind of large enemy that's not very mobile, this thing will do a lot of damage. So, do I recommend the Flakker? Absolutely. It is without a doubt, in my mind, it's without a doubt one of the probably top 4 most powerful items in the game right now. And as such, you should definitely find you one. The problem with that is, where are you going to get it? Well, we don't know the loot source for it yet. That's one of those things that we're working on. But as of the time that I record this video, we don't yet know. I'm hoping that I'll be able to tell you guys, soon, because we just had a patch that supposedly fixed some drop rates. So we're hoping that some of the drop rates are working properly now, and we'll be able to soon tell you, who drops what. So here's where the Flakker's at a disadvantage. If you're in fight for your life, well, there's at a real disadvantage because I ran out of ammo. But if you're in fight for your life and you have enemies that want to get up in your grill, the Flakker's just not going to be great for that situation. That said, as long as you're able to maintain your distance from enemies, you'll be able to use the Flakker without any troubles whatsoever. So, I hope this video was helpful to you guys. If it was, please take a second to hit that like button, hit subscribe for more, tap the bell icon to be notified anytime I post a new video. Let me know down in the comment section below what weapons you would like to see reviewed next. And yeah, if you guys have gotten a Flakker from anybody and you want to let us know who drops it regularly, not some, don't tell us, you know, Graveward dropped it for you on Mayhem 3 one time back in 1976. I want to know who's dropping it consistently. If you're seeing anybody dropping it on a regular basis, like you killed something like 20 times and 3 out of those 20 times they dropped it, that's what we're looking for to try and confirm the drop rates. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.